During our demolition of the wall separating the staircase from the downstairs, we discovered that the leaking toilet behind the staircase closet had compromised the wall between them and the floor, both in the bathroom and the closet underneath the stairs. We looked at all the elements in the bathroom and decided we would keep the sink and the medicine cabinet. In addition, we would keep the cabinet above the tub and many of the chrome elements such as towel racks and soap holders. Then we began to design the rehabilitated bathroom, but we had to find and acquire the fixtures. So, as a result, we were forced to do one of our least favorite things in the entire world. Spend hours crawling around antique and architectural salvage stores for just the right things. We demoed the bathroom by pulling out the plumbing fixtures and taking away the sink, the toilet. We pulled up the floor to lay a new subfloor in preparation for tile. And we had some plumbers come in and do the rough plumbing for the shower and the toilet in their new locations. Then we began to prep the walls for tiling the walls. We had taken up the vinyl flooring and replaced the subfloor in the bathroom, so we opted for a hexagonal tile for the floor. Originally, we selected a hex tile in white with a black pattern, but found the process of creating a pattern of black tiles in a field of white just left us feeling that it didn't quite fit the elegant look that we were going for. In the end, we chose a gray and white marble hex tile for the floor and the floor of the shower. When we found the beautiful green subway tiles for the shower enclosure and salvaged tongue and groove wainscot for the walls from Columbus Architectural Salvage, our design began to take form. Since the original owners in the house had been there from the 1880s to the 1940s, we decided to develop a narrative about how this bathroom might have evolved during their ownership of the home. This led us to research the history of bathrooms and evolution of how they evolved.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up and take a trip through time as we chart the fascinating evolution of that humble yet essential part of the modern home, the bathroom. Yes, folks, it's a story of ingenuity, hygiene, and, dare I say, plumbing perfection.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours to take. Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing in this hate, going louder, we are all one color, standing in their way.
The trim in the bathroom has all been painted, and we knew we would be adding a lot of wood, so we decided to leave it painted and just clean it up, sand it, and repaint the trim. Since our design had the toilet opposite the shower and below the wooden cabinet in the bathroom, and the cabinet was very low, we found a toilet that would fit under the cabinet and yet still allow us to lift the lid on the back of the tank to get to the toilet components. The cabinet itself was rather plain, and the door didn't look quite right for what we were looking for. So we set out in search of a door that would fit inside the frame of the cabinet and it would have the furniture look that we thought was typical of the Victorian period that we were looking for. We also wanted the door to have stained or leaded glass. Well, we found a pair of cabinet doors that we thought were just what we were looking for, but unfortunately, we had measured these doors wrong and they weren't quite tall enough to fit inside the opening. So we built a little cubby underneath the door and added some wainscot to the back of the cubby. The original fluorescent lights that flanked the medicine cabinet were old and rusty and were missing a few parts. Therefore, we decided to look for different lights. We thought maybe bathroom sconces to put on the wall where the old lights had been. Well, during our lighting search, we came across a vintage medicine cabinet with side lights that were incorporated into the cabinet. And since this cabinet had an Art Deco feel, we decided to use this medicine cabinet and lights instead. However, when we went to install the medicine cabinet, we realized that the cabinet was much larger than the original cabinet, and this salvaged cabinet needed to be wired from the top. So we had to open up the wall from behind. We did that only to discover that the studs behind the cabinet were too close together for this new medicine cabinet, and so we devised a way to mount it to the outside of the wall.
Told you to walk away. That was my first and last mistake. I'm blue without your face. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life.
Thanks for watching. For more of our efforts restoring this Victorian beauty, please click one of the videos above.